Yo, welcome to the stream. So today I have some conundrums. I do not know exactly what I want to do. But let me go ahead and pull up. I know for sure I need to do some leak code questions. I mean, that's like a good place to start, I guess. But I was doing some research. I've been having some conflictions, and the conflictions are, essentially, I want to do like, oh, also I changed the wallpaper. This looks so fire, right? Like it changed based off my mouse. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, some conflictions. So like, I don't know if I want to do like iOS development or like web development. And like, I know this has been like a pattern. Like this is something that I've been struggling with in this realm, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a little conflicted. The reason being because like iOS development, they have like so many tools and resources that I would want to take advantage of, but I feel like web development is a lot more popular, which makes it look a lot nicer. So I don't know which one I want to work on for today, I guess. But that being said, I know for sure I need to do leak code, so we'll go ahead and do some problems. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do some problems and we'll see where that takes us. But yeah, also I don't know how to effectively practice leak code questions. I feel like there's so many to get through. What were we at yesterday? We were at we did palindrome. Yeah, we did palindrome. We did this one too. Oh yeah, we did this one. Internship. We didn't do this one. This is threesome. Okay. So we can start at threesome and then we'll go to longest repeating character replacement. I think that's a good point to be at. Also, I need to add messaging to my website. Speaking of which, the website looks pretty good right now. Let's see if this is not what it looks like now, but well, actually let's keep that there for reference. And then we'll go here. Wow, look at that difference. Yeah, this is so much cleaner now. We can log in and stuff. Yo, what's up, Zohaib? How are you doing? I need to fix the sizing of this window at the bottom. Nice, automatic login. That's clean. I'll need to increase the font size for this, but oh, is it case sensitive? Okay, I need to fix that too. Yeah, that should not be case sensitive. Oh, and I need to be able to click the profiles. It's okay, work in progress, work in progress. Doing great, nice. Do you have any projects you're working on for today? This is also 2-pointer, right? Threesome? Yeah, it is. I could have sworn I've done this before. I don't know why my submissions aren't saved. But anyways. Fix the posture, dude. Actually, my back is straight. Like, it's just not this way, but it still looks straight. Trust. It's like, see, look, my back is like literally like straight. It's just not, but it's still straight. So we're chilling. Posture's still good. See, it would be bad if I was like this, because that's not straight. This is straight. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm assuming we need 2 pointers again. One at 0, one at... For sure need 2 pointers. What happens after this? While left is less than right. While left is less than right. I don't know this one. We're gonna have to take a look. Can you tell what this means? Can't say that I do. Do not know what it means. You should let me know though. You should let me know. So we're iterating through this set. Oh, why does this happen? Oh, there's different ways. Okay, that's brute force, hash map, 2 pointers, which is what we're learning. Okay. Result. So we're putting result in an array. We're gonna sort the nums? Isn't that too much for time? Time O n squared space. Oh, well, obviously it's better than brute force. Okay. So we're gonna sort the numbers. If A is greater than 0. Oh, because we're looking for... A is greater than 0. Okay. So if for I, A and enumerate nums, so we're going to enumerate the list, and I is a character in the list. If A is greater than 0, break. If I is greater than 0 and A equals... Let me write this down, bro. Oh, it's our starting point. Okay. Oh, A is our starting point. The other two numbers should equal the inverse sign of the starting point. Start A is 0. Oh, bro. Where's the video?
Okay, let's solve LeetCode 15 3 sum. It's equal to the popular question 2 sum. So before you solve this question, the first thing you should do is make sure. Now if we get to negative 3 again, we'll say, hey, this array. So now we're saying again that we're going to put negative 3 in this zero. We take 1 as our b, and we take 2 as our c value, because then we'll have negative 3 plus 1 plus 2, that's obviously 0. So to our solution set, we can say, okay, this is negative 3, a 1, and a 2. So now when we move, we can consider this as our first element, right? But eventually we'll see that we go through the entire thing and we don't find anything that can be added to 3 that will give us a sum of 0. We'll do the same for this one, and there isn't anything. Now we get to negative 3 again, though, because remember there are duplicates in this array. So now we're saying again that we're going to put negative 3 in this first spot. Now this is a recipe for finding duplicates. This is not good. And we'll see in this example that's exactly what's going to happen. There's another, we'll take this as our b, we'll take this as our c. Again we find negative 3 plus 1 plus 2 sums to 0. So then we're going to add that again to our result set, right? But that's not what we want. We need to eliminate the duplicates. So the problem was we took negative 3 as our a value, right? And then we searched the rest of the array for two numbers, 1 and 2, that add to 0. But then we went back here, right? And we found the negative 3 again, and we did the exact same thing. The problem is we don't want to have the same number in this position, in the A position, twice, because then if there are the numbers that come after it, we could potentially find duplicates. The solution to this problem is to sort the input array. Let me show you what I mean. So here you can see that the array is now sorted. Let's cross out our top right, which was unsorted. So now we are going to sort the input array. So now when we're looking for all combinations, if we find negative 3 first, then that's good. Okay, we'll say negative 3, then we find these two numbers, 1 plus 2, and then we find our solution. Great. Now if we get to negative 3 again, we'll say, hey, wait a minute. This number was already in this position, right? And we know that because its neighbor, its left neighbor, is the same value. We don't want to put it twice here, because if we do, we'll get the same duplicate. So we're going to tell ourselves that we've already computed all combinations that start with a negative 3, so we don't need to do that anymore. We already visited this one, we're going to skip this one, and then we're going to go here. So that means, in this case, we're not going to find any more results in the remaining portion of the array because they're all positive, they're never going to sum to 0. So then, in our result, we're only going to have the one triplet, negative 3, 1, and 2. We eliminated duplicates by not reusing the same elements twice. I think it helps to understand a little bit about the statistics of like combinations and permutations to like understand exactly why this eliminates duplicates. But I hope this explanation at least helped a little bit. So now that we know to sort the input array and we know how to eliminate duplicates, once we find our first number, notice, right, so let's say we have negative 3, so then the remaining part of the problem, there's only 2 elements, right? So it basically reduces to 2 sum, and you probably know how to solve 2 sum, right? Obviously we can put the numbers, let's say that this is our first A, right? So then for the remaining portion, we're basically going to do 2 sum, and you can do that with a hash map or a hash set. But if you solve the problem 2 sum 2, you know that we don't need to use a hash map, we can use a left and right pointer. So this is our left, and this is our right. And if we find numbers such that left and right added to our -3 sum to 0, then we're going to add them to the solution set. If the sum, though, is too big, for example, if our sum was greater
Yeah,
than
then move
0,
right pointer down.
we want to decrease our sum. Now we can do that video.
Yeah, it's too small. Okay, that makes
now
sense.
the space complexity.
Alright, that makes sense. So we need to initialize our result as an array. And then we need to sort through nums. So nums sort. No. Or is that right? Right. For I, A, and enumerate nums. What's this difference between this and A and enumerate nums? Zero to nums, so it doesn't include 0 and end of list. Okay. I see. And value form. So we want the actual value, so we go for if A is greater than 0, we break because we want A to be negative. Oh, I forgot I'm not in C++. If I is greater than 0 and A is equal to nums, which is I minus 1, if I is greater than 0, so if I is positive, and A is equal to the index before we continue, I is greater than 0. Oh, is this to prevent duplicates? After A. So as long as I is greater than 0. Okay, we need a video for that.
Use the same value twice, so we're going to continue to the next iteration of the loop. Next, we're going to use our two-pointer solution for the remaining portion of the array to basically solve two-sum. So we'll have left and right pointers. Left will initially be I plus 1. Right will be the end of the list. Same value as before. That means iterate through the index and the value. And remember, we don't want to reuse the same value in the same position twice. So if I is greater than 0, meaning this isn't the first value in the inter array, and this value A is equal to nums of I minus 1, that means it's the same value as before. That means we want to continue. We don't want to reuse the same value twice. So we're going to continue to the next iteration of the loop. Next, we're going to use our two-pointer solution.
A is greater than 3. So we want A to be greater than 0. Shouldn't A be less than 0? Hold on. Since the array is sorted, if the current number A is greater than 0, there's no way to find them, so we can stop. So we don't want this, okay. So the number is the same as the previous one to avoid repetition. If this number is the same as the previous one, we'll continue to the next iteration. So if I is greater than 0 and A is equal to nums, the number before equaling, continue. Okay, I don't fully get that part, but it's okay. Okay, and then we have left plus right. Zero. This one. This is prevent duplicates, then we go to left, okay. Left, right, close. I'll finish this thing and then I'll check chat because I've not been checking chat. So I'll finish this question really quick. So we're initializing left at the pointer next to A on the right side. And then right is at the end. Okay, that makes sense. And that's one. We're gonna initialize those 2 pointers while left is less than right, which is what I was writing before. 3 sum goes in. We're gonna add up to all the numbers. Nums plus left plus nums right. If 3 sum. If 3 sums greater than 0, we're gonna move the right pointer down. Yep, that makes sense. 0, we're gonna move right pointer down. If it's less than 0, we're gonna move the left pointer up. Look. Otherwise that means it's equal, and if it's equal, we're gonna append the value to a list, or a results list. Oh, syntax, love syntax. Okay, this is good, at least I'm understanding this one now. And then we're gonna do nums right. So we found the value, then we would want to move left plus 1, right minus 1. Oh, and then we're gonna keep going while. Okay, this part's a little confusing for me. Oh, let's get potential solutions. So we're gonna make sure the left. I don't understand the statement. The value at the current is oh, if it's equal to that, and it's, as long as it's less than, we're gonna move left plus 1. Okay, that's okay. That one makes sense. We'll just copy this down so that we can. Oh my gosh. Say that's that. Will hopefully go into submission so I can refer to it later. Okay, bet. Alright. I'm trying to get a job in Fang. Oh my gosh, so many retracted messages. I mean, right now maybe not so, but in the future that'd be nice. I just came back from cinema. How are you? What are you doing today? Or not today? Something new. my camera lagged. Oh no. Maybe it's a Wi-Fi issue for a second, but um, dude, what is? Oh no, my camera's dead, bro. No, dude, that sucks. Oh dang. Wait, let me see if I have. I think I have another scene. Yo, that's nice, nice, nice. So my camera's dead. That's unfortunate, quite unfortunate. You guys would get to see like a nice sedentary picture of me right now. Nice. How was the cinema? What movie did you watch? What are we doing today? Just doing some Leak Code, honestly. I was like mentioned earlier how like what's it called? I was like, I don't know, but I'm still contemplating like iOS development versus like web development. Like it's like an ongoing conundrum for me right now. Hold on, let me plug my charger into my camera into a charger really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Yo, what's up, Sumit? Okay, my camera is being charged, so hopefully it'll work. Yeah, so like that's been an ongoing challenge for me, like web development versus iOS development. Like I keep seeing like people who do iOS development, they all often get into like indie development versus people who do web development often get into startups, which is just like a pattern I've seen. Which makes sense, right? Because if you're doing like a startup, you would want to okay, I want to resolve this. If you're building a startup, like you would want to get the most reach that you can, versus if you're, what's it called, going into iOS development, you kind of have more of a barrier. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum that I'm having. Also, iOS has like a lot of support for tools within the ecosystem. Like you can track your heart rate and stuff like that, which is really nice and really useful for app ideas. Also, dude, maybe I'm just like an Apple fanboy. I have no clue. Continue with the most water. What are you up to, Sumit? What are you up to, Ezra? Oh, I see. So we have to take the least value, and that's going to be the maximum amount of water they can store. Okay. Let's see what they have written. Learning JavaScript syntax, and I feel it's smooth but still procrastinate. That's valid. That is very valid. I'm not gonna lie, like, at least right now, maybe this will change, but like, in terms of mobile development, I mean not mobile development, web development, like, I feel like, yeah, exactly. Like, there's so many libraries in web development, but there's a lot of support for it, but so many libraries. I feel like it's so complicated. I don't know, that might be just my opinion, but I feel like it's very complicated in terms of having so many libraries, because there's like a specific use case for each one, which is kind of annoying for me at least, but it is what it is, I guess. I feel like with mobile development or even app development, there's like, at least for iOS, there's not even for Android, I don't think there's that much. Like, it's just what, Flutter, What if it was a better high paid job? Actually, that's like, I don't know. At least wait, let's check how you're from Finland, right? In the US it's the opposite. Finland. Poland, my bad. I knew it was wrong. That's why I was like being so slow to type it. I was like, there's no way it's Finland. Like I knew it was something like, you know what I mean. I see. See, like for here, like it's so interesting. Let me specify my search. I do know why, yeah, but oh, Google is saying it's the same in Poland. So the reason why, I at least have heard that iOS developers make more than web is because iOS is a lot for a lot of people, iOS development is a lot harder and there's a steeper learning curve to it. Even though it's just one library, I've heard it's a lot harder because it's basically full stack. Like there's not just front end which you can get into. You kind of have to know full stack. So in US everyone's using iOS. Yeah, that's also true, but even then there's more people who use like standard websites in the entire world, you know, like more people are likely to use a website than their iPhone, but the niche and need for iOS developers is so high that I think it just works out like that. I don't know. Let's just put it generally, like in the world. LinkedIn, nice. Okay, let's see what this guy says. Yeah, there's no, huh? Yeah. The languages are very simple and easy to learn. It depends on your expertise and skills. I disagree, but I mean, I don't think a lot of people disagree, so I think I'm the minority in that. Mobile development, obviously developing apps is harder than developing websites. This is, okay, if you look at syntax for Swift, I heavily disagree. But then again, maybe I'm the minority because I don't agree with the above statement either. But you use JavaScript for Android, right? Yeah, okay. Web development is more, web language is HTML easy for sure. Okay, in terms of, yeah, HTML and CSS is for sure easy. But in terms of JavaScript, in terms of their libraries, I would disagree. And specifically with JavaScript libraries. But, and also just because in Swift, everything is incorporated into one. So for me, at least, I feel like it's a lot easier to like visualize. Like it's like coding in one file versus three. In three different files, I feel like it gets like, some stuff kind of gets overlapped and it gets a little tricky. I don't know. I might be the minority in terms of that opinion, but this guy's saying mobile apps are platform specific, which makes it less versatile, which just makes sense. Obviously, that's probably why startups don't use mobile dev. You can make Android as code is less flexible. Not valid. Oh, you also have to worry about resource management and battery management. Like that's something you have to worry about, I've heard. Annual salary for developers, average salary for front end, average salary for back end. What the heck? Backend be going crazy. And what the side. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Nice. Okay, nice. Backend is hard. Yeah, backend is tricky. I personally, I feel like front end is, yeah. I feel like front end is low-key so fun though, but backend backend obviously is like the backbone. Like you need backend in order for something to function, which is pretty interesting. Still trying to figure out which one I like more, but front end for now, honestly. Mobile app device. Mobile app versus iOS. Okay. Android. What? Oh, I did not expect that, dude. Android developers get paid more than iOS developers in the US, according to this guy. That sounds crazy. Front end, literally, yeah. Front end to back end, yeah. That's a very accurate statement. That's insane. Oh, what did he say earlier? He said something that piqued my interest. Oh, we were looking at salaries, right? Yeah, we were. Good math is also needed in backend. Yeah, I mean math is, yeah, in most terms. Yeah, I feel like my math skills are not too terrible. I feel like my math is pretty decent. I just need to, dude. Maybe I should start with. There's so many things to learn. See, this is what I mean. In web development, there's always something new to learn. In iOS development, there's stuff to learn, but I feel like it's at a it's like exponential learning curve versus linear. No, that's a horrible comparison. Like what? Like a logarithmic linear learning curve? Log learning curve. Oh, log. Yeah, let's just do log curve. Yeah, logarithmic learning curve versus exponential. This is like web development in my opinion. This is mobile development. Mobile development, like actually no, I would compare it to like it would go up, like it's a lot to learn, but then it plateaus. Versus web development, I just feel like it's like my math is trash. I'm using AI to math problems in TypeScript. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like that's valid. I feel like AI is a good tool to use though to learn. Okay, so there's front end, back end. Okay, so let's look up each one. Back end, web dev, salary, US. Okay, then we'll do iOS dev, salary, US. Okay, 131. What was back end? 114. What the heck? Okay, let's do Android. Android, he said, was the highest, so let's just do Android. Android dev salary US. Do you have any idea about data analysis? I don't, but I know you can use SQL, and there's like certain platforms you can use for data manipulation or data storage in web applications. Does that answer your question? I don't know if that does. So today should be a game stream, like you said a few days ago. A game stream, man. We can try playing what's it called? What's it called? The Pictionary. SQL is kind of fun. I haven't used SQL in a minute, not gonna lie. Average salary for Android is between 111 and 136. Huh? What the heck? Some interesting statistics. Feel like okay. Chill. I see this is what happens. This is my loot. I got in a wormhole. Okay, I got in a wormhole. Okay, bet. We back to coding. You need to play it together. Okay, bet. I see you later, Lolo. Bye bye. Force 2 pointers. Initialize 2 pointers. Make our results with a okay, because the result's gonna hold the lower number. Small area, so this is just calculating the area. We're gonna get the minimum value of the left value versus minimum multiplied by I don't understand why we're doing this part. Wait, let's just yeah, this makes sense. Okay. Width. So this is the height. Okay, so we're gonna get the minimum height and multiply it by the width. That's an L, that's not a 1. Oh. Then update the max. So with the area and result. Okay. This makes sense. Pretty straightforward. I don't have submission, yeah, so let's do that. Submit it. Alright. So I'm gonna read through it again. So you find the minimum height multiplied by the width, we get an area. Where we get the maximum value between the area and the result. This is going to temporarily store some value. Right. Yeah, because we're going to set that equal to result. Get the maximum value and then store the maximum value and then get it. Okay. And we're going to keep doing this over and over and over again until left is not or left might be equal to right. Okay. best time to buy and sell stock. Let's go ahead and put this into GPT. Okay. Turn the maximum profit you can achieve and choose not to make it. Oh, so I can buy it on 1 and sell it on 7. Okay, this makes sense. So what I would want to do is I would want to put one pointer here and move the left pointer until see if the next value is less than this one. No. I'd want to find the smallest value in this entire array. How would I do that? I could always sort it. Create a separate array that's sorted. Lowest is the prices at 0 for prices and prices. So we're going to loop through. If the price is less than the lowest value, let's update it. Makes sense. Otherwise, let's find the max value of res of the result, and yeah, so this is where it gets weird. Oh, for potential profit. So let's see if this is the bigger value. Let's see if the maximum profit so far is bigger than the current profit. If it is, that's our updated result. Okay, that makes sense. We're giving the lowest price and the maximum profit. So if the current price is less than the lowest price, then we'll update that. If the current profit is bigger than the maximum profit, so we'll update that, and then we'll return the final value. Okay, makes sense. Wait, let me see if I can get my camera back. See if it's charged enough. Okay, bet. The camera works now. Let's make sure it's working. Oh no, no. Okay, it works now. Yeah, it works. Do you guys like this view better or this one? I'm low-key feeling this one a bit more right now. Just because I'm using my PC. We'll keep it for this for now. But let's see. Final length of the longest subtrain with a duplicate character, ZXY, so 3, 1, okay, makes sense. So I think we'd do a hash set and associate each thing with an index and keep track of the value of the indexes. My screen is, oh yeah, I thought you said my screen is black and I was like, what? Yeah, it is back. I charged my camera a little bit. Wait, Ezra, do you like this screen better or this one? This is option 2 and this is option 1. Let me know. But okay. Where we did the next water container. Oh, that was sliding window we just did? Okay. So, let's do... So you like, do you like this option better? So it's a sliding window, so we're gonna use a set. And yes, okay, cool. I'll keep it like this then. Nice. Aesthetic. Okay, bet. We'll keep the aesthetics. I'm so cold. So we're gonna create a sliding window and increase the window until we find a new character. And if we do, then we'll decrease the window from the left. And keep doing that, and then we'll store the maximum length in a variable, I think. Now let's see what that looks like. We're creating a set. Left pointer, right, what? We'll also do this so I can explain. I'm surprised we don't use the right value. R is the right pointer of the sliding window, which means oh, it is, okay. For R in range length of S. So we're going through the length of the string. So R is a repeating character, while a repeating character is in the character set we want to remove it. So we're going to remove left pointer and move it up by 1, which is what I said. and then we're gonna add the current character, which is the right pointer, to the set. And we just talked about duplicates up there. We're gonna take the maximum value between res and right minus left plus 1 because we're doing index. If it is, we'll update res. That makes sense. So that's what's saved in my submissions. And then we can just get rid of that. Okay. I think that's pretty good for today. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 just now. We can do one more, I guess. I don't want to do too much. I want to remember what I've just learned. Practice. We started sliding window. Okay. What did I just? What? No, we did not do this one. We just did this one. Stack, I forgot stack. Okay. Oh, it's a bit trickier. Can replace 1, so replace B. In fact, the reason why we do this is because we want to see the longest string that we have. I don't have submissions for these, so I've done these before. Oh, most frequent character. We're going to the right, and if we see a character we like, then we'll default value 0. We're going to get the value, default value is at 0, and if whatever it is, we're going to add 1 to it and update that in the count frequency. And then we're going to update max with the maximum what? Oh, most characters in the window. Between count SR and max F. Okay, that makes sense. So each time something is added or updated, we're checking to see if it's a max frequency. checking and updating its max frequency. If the current window size +1 is less than or minus max frequency greater than K, that means we can't do it, so we need to reduce the exceeds the number of placements. So we need to reduce the count. Oh, so we're updating the count, and then we're gonna move the left pointer to the right, and then we would check it again. We'd move this thing to the right. Right window, yeah. That makes sense. So right is at 1 in this instance. We're gonna update the frequency, see if it's the maximum value, see if it's greater than, which is not, so it's not gonna move left back by 1. But it's gonna keep going, and then until the size of K. Okay, and then it'll if it's greater than K, then it'll decrease its size and add something to the right, or be able to go to the right. That makes sense. And so it'll automatically, it's not technically adding something to the right, it's just shrinking something from the left. The result is, so it's adding something to the right. So it's 4, it'll be 5. Yeah, it's not adding to the right, it's just shrinking to the left, because this just iterates through each value from the right. And then the result is the size of the largest window. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we'll call that, we'll leave that as it is for today. Okay, finished all my leak code questions. Okay. Okay, I think that is it for today's stream. It's gonna be it's a lot shorter than normal streams, but I just wanted to fix or get my neat code out of the way, and then I had to leave my apartment. So that's gonna be it for today's stream. It's just some small leak code things. Look at this beautiful wallpaper. But yeah, that's it for today. I will be streaming again later, I think on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So I will see all of you guys on Tuesday. All right. Bye everyone. No worries. Sorry. Bye Ezra.